In this video, we are going to find a pair of positive integers a and b such that cube root of a plus cube root of b minus 1 whole squared is equal to 49 plus 20 times cube root of 6. Before we move on, don't forget to give a like, subscribe to my channel, and turn on post notifications. One of the ways to find such positive integers a and b would be to first expand the left side and see what terms do we actually have. So by expanding, we have the cube root of a squared plus cube root of b squared plus 1, and then plus double of each of the terms multiplied together, say cube root of ab, and then minus double of cube root a, and minus double of cube root b. And all of these things added together has to be equal to 49 plus 20 times cube root of 6. So you can imagine that some of the terms has to be related to 6. I mean the numbers inside the cube root radical sign. And some of the numbers have to be integers, so then after added by 1, the sum altogether is 49. So it's natural to try, for example, what happens if I pick one of the numbers to be a. For example, let a equal 6. But when a equals 6, of course I can have terms like this to be equal to, in terms of cube root of 6. But for the first term, the one in yellow, is actually cube root of 36, and I need some other terms to cancel that out. So it seems the way out is that I have to assign 30 something, maybe a multiple of 36 into the other term, so that we have a hope of simplifying things. Besides, you may notice that if I do cube root on 36 squared is equal to cube root of 1296, which is 6 times 216, or 6 times 6 cubed. So simplifying, we have 6 times cube root of 6. So somehow by putting b as a multiple of 36, we might be able to create some other terms that's in terms of cube root of 6. So let's try. To proceed, we can consider the following expression. As I said, I'm going to consider some multiple of 6 or multiple of 36 into a and as values that a and b are going to take. I'm going to consider this expression. The square of x times cube root of 6 plus y times cube root of 36 minus 1. Then by squaring, we expand and we have x squared times cube root of 36 plus y squared times cube root of 36 squared, and as I've done just now, is 6 times cube root of 6, and then plus 1 plus 2xy times cube root of 216, and that's 6. Then minus 2x cube root of 6, and minus 2y cube root of 36. And simplifying, you may see that there are some like terms. For example, in terms of cube root of 36, we have x squared minus 2y times the cube root of 36. And then in terms of cube root of 6, we have 6y squared minus 2x all multiplied by cube root of 6. And lastly, for terms that does not relate to cube roots for the time being, is 12xy plus 1. And we hope that we can find xy such that this expression will be identical to 49 plus 20 times cube root of 6. So I hope, just hoping, that this is equal to 0, this is equal to 20, and this is equal to 49. So let's try to solve the system and see whether we can find a solution. So I want x squared minus 2y to equal to 0, 6y squared minus 2x equals 20, and 12xy plus 1 equals 49. So we have 3 equations and 2 unknowns. From the third equation, xy equals 4, and y equals 4 over x. While from the first equation, we have y equals x squared over 2. And combining, we have 4 over x equals x squared over 2. That means x cubed equals 8, so x equals 2. And from this, we know that y equals 2 as well. And we can put them back into equation 2 and see whether it really holds. And indeed, since 6 times 2 squared minus 2 times 2 is really equal to 20, therefore 2 is really a solution. And that means, therefore, 2 times cube root of 6 plus 2 times cube root of 36 minus 1 whole squared is indeed equal to 49 plus 20 times cube root of 6. As for our final answer, we just have to put the 2 into the cube root sign. So for 2 times cube root of 6, we have cube root of 6 times 2 cubed, and that's 48. While for 2 times cube root of 36, we have cube root of 36 times 2 cubed, and that's 288, and then minus 1. And so from this, we have our final answer. One of the solutions for positive integers a and b are a equals 48 and b equals 288. Of course, you can reverse the order. So this is the final answer. Please feel free to share your ideas in the comments. Thank you for watching. See you next time.